Hello everyone. On this morning I will do a presentation task study English. I will introduce my name. My name my name is Evermotolase. NPM 2229111632. System Prodi Information System. Okay, here we go. Modal verbs. Basically, the main function of capital is to explain about the needs or possibilities in English sentences. The use of modal is always followed by the main verb or ordinary verb. Of the many modal verbs that you can learn, there are some modals that are most commonly found in English sentences that are used daily. For examples, must, shall, will, soul, can, could, might, and many more. Modal verbs use a formula. Positive sentences: they, we, I, you, he, she. Modal verbs plus modal verb. Negative sentences: they, we, I, you, he, she plus modal verbs plus not plus verb 1. Examples: will, I will go to your house tomorrow morning. Would, if he did apologize to me sooner, I will forgive him. Can, I can show you my room. Could, when I was a single woman, I could do anything I want. Might, Astrid might come after meeting with her client. Might, I might meet a K-pop idol if I go to Seoul. Adjective clauses. Adjective clauses are clauses that cannot stand alone, also known as dependent clauses that apply to modify pronoun and noun in a complex sentences. In a sentences, the characteristics then can be chosen have a subject and a predicate. Relative pronouns such as who, which, what, that, whom, and relative adverbs when, why, and where can be used to explain. Relative adverb of time: when. The use of the words when generally arises when a relative adverb has the function of an adjective of a noun in the form of time. Some example exist in such as demon, year, moment, her, date, and so forth. For example, you could say the day my mom called me, the year my sister was born. Relative adverb of place: where. For example, such as Yanis eating place building, a market where goods are sold. Relative adverbs of reason: why. Example of easy sentences such as the reason for crying dance, the idea of why the coronavirus is spreading quickly. Okay, relative adverbs of how. Relative adverbs have the function of being adjective of the noun way. Therefore, change way. The noun way is only different from one, which is the way that the example is like the way I solve this problem, the way he talks to me. Was. Relative possessiveness was. Example sentence: my neighbor will report to the police. The car is missing. Being my neighbor was car is missing will report to the police. Gerund. In short, a gerund is a word from ending ing, that is, verbs that as the ending ing are most likely gerunds. Despite being a union of words with the ending ing, the given as a noun form. Spelling tip: verbing present participle. Add ing to most verb. Example: play, it's playing, cry, crying, bark, barking. For verbs that end in a, remove the and add ing. Slide, sliding, ride, riding. For verbs that end in ea, change the ea to w and add ing. Die, dying, tie, tying. For a verb, both syllable is written with a consonant, vowel, consonant, and stress double the last letter before adding ing. Beg, begging, begin, beginning, however, enter, entering. Examples: some verbs and verb phrases are directly follow a gerund. Paul avoid using cosmetics on the vegetables he grows. Some verbs can be followed by a gerund or an infinitive without causing a change in meaning. Some people prefer getting up early in the morning. Some verbs can be followed by a gerund or infinitive but with a change in meaning. He remember sending the fax. He remember the act of send the fax. He remembered to send the fax. He remembered the fax and sent it. Possessive adjective. A possessive adjective is a determiner special adjective used to express possession of a noun. Possessive adjective consists of my, your, his, her, its, our, and their. Example of possessive adjective: my books, your father, our class, their over, his last name, her skirt, its tail. Example of possessive adjective: your father just left 5 minutes ago. He has accepted their offer. I didn't even know his last name. Example of possessive adjective in noun phrase: your choice. Description, determinative, possessive adjective, your first noun choice. Tutor, his Larry. Description, predeterminer, fraction, tutor, plus center determiner, plus noun. My funny cat. Description, determiner, possessive adjective, my, plus modifier adjective, funny, plus noun, cat. Okay, descriptive text. Basically, the explanation of this descriptive text is the same as the meaning of the descriptive word itself, which describes something. Descriptive text is a text that to explain, describe, or describe something. Something here can be of any shape, be it people, animals, objects, locations, and so on. Descriptive text function. From the above, understanding can be seen that descriptive text has two functions, namely, describe or describe something, explain something in detail. Descriptive text properties. You can recognize the descriptive text because it has the following characteristics. Using the simple present tense, focus on one object and describe it specifically. Structure of descriptive text. Identification. Identification is the introduction or general description of the object or topic will be the success. Examples: my best friend is Philip. He is my classmate. Description. Examples: Philip and I go to school together every day. We sit next to each other. Philip is very diligent. He is really good at math. Sometimes he teaches me too. He also likes to play football. Every Wednesday and Friday we practice football together. I am glad to have a friend like Philip. Quit speech and report speech. In English, there are two ways to convey what others have said, namely direct or quote speech, which means direct sentences or quotes, and indirect or report speech, which means indirect sentence or quotes. Direct or quote speech involves quoting the exact words spoken by someone either by using commas or question marks. She said, I am not coming home tonight. Examples of sentences about are example of direct of or quote simple speech, which means direct sentences or quotes. Note that in this type of quote, the command is most often used before starting the executor. While indirect or reverse speech, which means sentences or indirect question or commonly called reports, do not have to ask questions, mark or be report word for word. Example, she told us that she wouldn't be coming home that night. Okay, change of tensions from direct speech to report speech. 1. Present tense to past tense. 2. Present continuous tense to past continuous tense. 3. Present perfect tense to past perfect tense. 4. Past tense to past perfect tense. Example, if the main verb is in the present tense, we do not change the tense in direct speech. Examples, direct. 1. Direct. Jim says, I don't like coffee. Indirect. Jim says that he doesn't like coffee. 2. Direct. Simon says, I didn't do my homework. Indirect. Simon says that he didn't do his homework. Comparative adjective. Comparative adjective is a sentence pattern in English used to compare forms of comparative adjective. That's what is the comparative adjective? As we have seen in the example above, the comparative adjective form is divided into two, namely 1. Short adjective plus er, long adjective plus more. Okay, short adjective. Some example of sentences are as follows. Randy is 1065 centimeter. Pandu is 1080 centimeter. Randy is shorter than Pandu. Tiger is faster than cow. I think English is easier than math. Rina is happier than Rina. Diana's house is 70 m2. Gina's house is 3000 m2. Gina's house is bigger than Diana's house. Long adjective. Some example of sentence are as follows. Dinda is more honest than her sister. Eric is more handsome than his brother. Your home is more modern than my home. Ferrari is more expensive than BMW. Andy is more diligent than Rudy. Her mom is more beautiful than Cisco. That's all, and thank you for my presentation. Good morning.